When this breaks, is going to be absolutely massive, and it's going to set us up for our next major opportunity in these markets. As Bitcoin has failed for a few days to break above this diagonal resistance level, we are forming right now a very interesting pattern, which is going to lead to a big move once broken. So make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to click that bell for notifications, because we are bringing you the most timely and the most juicy Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. As Bitcoin is failing 3 times now to break above this important area of diagonal resistance, we understand that if we break this level, we are going to come up to some higher targets here, including the $24,700 level. However, if we are unable to do so, we fear that we could start putting in lower lows and continue to the downside. Now, when we take a look at what's happening as far as the volume goes in this sideways range, we can see that since the weekend, Bitcoin has been holding here at this key zone of support. And in fact, this is a key zone of support. Not only is it the high volume node of the range, but it's also the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement, which is why we gave that long setup in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. As you can see, I'm actually still holding that trade. Now, yesterday, also in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, we gave the short live in the VIP New York Open live session from right here because we saw some bearish signs happening. So shout out to everyone in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. If you do want to join the community, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also to take advantage of 0% limit fees on ByBit, link in the description as well. If you deposit $100, you get a free month of Crypto Fusion Trading Bot. It's a great tool. It's a bot that trades for you. It's an amazing tool. Check it out if you're interested in that free trial. So what is going on right now? Well, as we can see, we have a major zone of support down below, the value area low of this range, confluence with the 786 Fibonacci, and then of course, we have a weekly zone of support down below. Now, to the upside, we have this. We have the value area high of the range, we have the 786, and we have the golden pocket Fibonacci. These are going to be our 2 major zones of support and resistance that we most need to be paying attention to right now, because the Bitcoin price is forming this rising wedge pattern. Now, a rising wedge pattern is basically when you have 2 diagonal trend lines, one acting as a resistance and one acting as support. Now, traditionally, this is a bearish pattern. What that means is it tends to break to the downside. Now, if we take our trend line from the top to the bottom, and we extrapolate this from the breakdown of the pattern, we can see something very, very interesting. The target of the pattern is actually going to be our next major zone of support, right? And so what that means is if we do break down from this pattern, we need to really be watching market Cipher B on the 4-hour, because the 4-hour still potentially right now has the ability to print what's called a bullish divergence. A bullish divergence is as price makes a lower low into key support and the momentum on market Cipher B makes a higher low on the 4-hour time frame. This is a very bullish pattern. And I know what you're thinking to yourself, wait a second, Jason, this pattern kind of looks like a butt. But the butt cheeks are a little bit uneven here. And you know what? You're absolutely right. That's exactly what it looks like. It's called the uneven butt cheek pattern, where we have a very juicy butt cheek on the left and a very skinny butt cheek on the right. The left one, you take a little needle, you pop it open. Guess what? There's a whole bunch of juicy gravy and ricotta cheese in there that you could just right out. Okay. The right one, not so much. Okay. So that's what we are going to be looking for if we come down to this zone. It could actually be very, very bullish. The last time we came down to key support and started to form a range and then put in a lower low was back here. And look at what happened as we put in that lower low into what was key support. Then we also saw that the market Cipher B was printing that bullish uneven butt cheek pattern. Now, these patterns do not always break out to the downside. Sometimes they break to the upside. Now, check this out. If we extrapolate the target of our pattern to the upside, I'm going to go ahead and make market Cipher smaller, and we just kind of extrapolate this pattern to the upside from the lower trend line to the upper trend line and then drag it to our target. You can see that we're literally coming right into our target of resistance. And so what this means is if we break this to the upside, we need to be looking for bearish divergences to potentially get into another short trade, because we understand the high really could have been in here. There's a real potential that the high could have been in. And if it is, we would look to short a lower high. And so now what we're going to be looking for on market Cipher B on the 4-hour time frame is just the opposite. If we get a big pump up, we can actually see that the 4-hour time frame is in a sense being primed for a bearish divergence where we could print a lower momentum wave on the 4-hour as the price is getting higher into key resistance. And so this allows us to extrapolate into the future two potential trading ideas and then take action when price comes to those levels and we see our confirmations, right? Trading is a whole bunch of if-then scenarios. People always ask, is the price going to go up? Jason, is it going to go down? My answer is the same. It depends. We can't know. All right, we can't know the future. This guy didn't know that Bitcoin was going to be worth $60,000 when he bought it for $1. But what we can do is we can have plans for multiple scenarios. That is how we are able to take these trades in the VIP Casper Crew Discord from the high, from the low, from the high, because we have these plans in advance and we know what we're looking for on our indicators. Now, if you want to learn how to trade this way, check out the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. It's the comprehensive trading course that will give you that blueprint so you can come to a blank chart and know exactly what you're looking for. So that's it for today's update, guys. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, the Messiah. I pray you are blessed in many, many ways, and I will see everybody in the next video. Peace.